Man, this game's crazy, ain't it? I was just shocked to hear it just didn't fit. But I'm like, sitting there, I'm like, reading my messages, I'm going through it, and dude was talking about it was an issue going on with Wale, because it's like, well, I write for Wale too. I help work with Wale. I'm like, what do you mean? And normally when you chatting with people, and then you get to the phone situation, it's like you don't know what's true and what's not. And Wale is the only artist I like in the Dream Chasers camp. Period. I think he should have been left in, because he's the only real artist over there. And I'm like, man, Wale? And the dude was like, yeah, I wrote First Take. And he was like, yeah, well, it's collaboration, but, I ain't getting no credit. Like, what? He's like, nah, they gave all the credit to Wale. He's like, you see him reading the lyrics off on his cell phone. You see how they jumped on Drake? They ain't said nothing to Wale. I'm like, huh? Because I don't really watch the show. So I've never watched the intro. I've never seen the beginning of First Take. When somebody send me something on First Take, I either flipping the channels and it's already on, or somebody send like a clip. Like, did you hear what so-and-so said? Here's the clip. They never played like the whole show, so I've never heard the intro. I was aware that there was an intro that Wale jumped on the beat or something and started. He's like, oh yeah, he put this. I was aware that happened, but I never heard the song. So if you've never heard the song, there's no way you could really say anything. So I was like, man, let me go and play this clip. So the intro came on, went on YouTube, watched it, and here it is. And I'm looking for it, and there it is. I see Wale rapping from the phone. Now, it doesn't mean he didn't. Maybe he just did that on the spot and written it there and just had it on the phone because he didn't know it off the top of his head. That could be the case. I mean, I'm hoping that's the case. This is Wale, my MYPYT, the love-hate thing. This is Wale. Ambition Wale. I'm like, look. Bad. The matrimony. I mean, this is Wale. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he can rhyme. So I guess this is a format. I'm not mad that he got a ghostwriter. I was just surprised if he did. Because I'm like, if he did, and he got a ghostwriter, then Meek Mill or Rick Ross should know about it. Why would they be tripping on Drake for having one? If that's the case. But one thing's 100% sure. He was rapping from the cell phone. And nobody complained about it. So, I don't know. Take it from there. I mean, dude seemed really adamant about it. So, that, they had discussions and, services were paid and they collaborated on other tracks, on other songs for his albums. And he said, that's why it takes him so long to make a record, make it out. He's got to wait on this, he got to wait on that. He's a great artist, though. I'm like, okay, so this is just common business. It's more like the R&B world. R&B world, they have, like, writers and people who have never written records before in their life, or even made a beat. They are producing it. It's like, wow. Look at Beyonce. She can't write a song and save her life, but she can produce it, and executive produce it, and sing it. So, Michael Jackson, some of his biggest songs, you know, he didn't really write them. He kind of had the idea for the music and everything else, and they went from there. But he didn't like write this stuff. Some of it he did. But his talent was mostly the singing and the dancing. So y'all let me know right now in this comment section if it's true. Do you even care? I mean, I'm not even that impressed with the First Take song. It's just, to me, 1 take, 2 take, 3 takes. That's you, not me. Your take, my take, your take, first take, I'll take. I was like, I can care less for the intro. To say and tell you the truth. So to me, it don't really matter. I'm still a Wale supporter. All the way. I'll support him leaving Dream Chasers and going to make some real dreams of his own. That's my support. But I'm out.